Shalom, beloved, and hopefully everyone is doing wonderful today. Let me start off by saying forgive me. I've been doing a lot of loads, trying to catch up with a lot of my loads that I fell behind on during this, past few weeks, because of the winter storms and stuff like that. But anyway, forgive me. Forgive me, family, for not being for not putting out any messages or anything, But at the same time, family, when I'm away and I'm on these runs, I get a lot of time to think. All praise the Most High. He allows me to see things that for some reason, it's like my mind is a lot clearer when I'm on the road. But anyway, and one of the things, family, I just want to share that was a revelation. Again, all praise the Most High. For those that know, my family, we grew up Catholic, right? Like most of us, like a lot of us, we grew up in mainstream religion, right? And the thing that came across my mind, family, was first of all, looking at the difference between Passover and Easter, right? And all praise the Most High. But it just, when you begin to see how evil and wicked this system is in religion, how it really just takes the word of the Most High and just says, basically, I'm going to do what I want to do, changing the Sabbath, right? Changing the Most High's high holy days. but in this message, family, the thing that really got me was, again, for those that know, when I was Catholic, when I was in that doctrine, when I was in that form of religion, that ideology, they would tell us, during the month, or during the period of time leading up to Easter, we would give up meat, right? We would give up meat. How ironic that the Most High, the children of Israel, they would sacrifice a lamb. But anyway, the mindset was to give up meat and to eat seafood, right? Again, and I'm not sure that every so-called person that was in this Catholic religion or organization, that they had the same teachings or the same doctrine or what have you. But anyway, we was told to give up meat. And when we would give up the meat, right, which, what meats they were, we were eating already that were not part of the Most High's law. But they would tell us, we can eat seafood and we can replace this with seafood. And the sad thing about it, family, is the seafood that we replaced it with was against the Most High's word. But this is the adversary at its best. This is the madness of religion. In the years that I spent, asleep, being part of that organization, being part of that religion, like I said, when I then began to study and research and get into the Bible and studies and coming back to the ways and the laws of the Most High, the ways of our ancestors, through the covenant, trying to live as best as possible, because again, let's be real, these people have they find some kind of way to put pork or whatever into everything on that side, dealing with the so-called meat, and it's sad that a lot of people can't see it or they just don't want to see it, But anyway, the whole mindset was to give up meat, and eat seafood. But in the seafood that we would, the seafood of choice were not let's just say they were not dietary friendly. They were not part of the dietary law. And it's just, man, I just beat my head against the wall sometimes, man. It's like how lost I was. And again, when you look at a lot of your relatives and family members and associates that are still stuck in not only that religion but other religions, and you try to explain to them, and they just really don't want to hear it. They just don't say. Let me give you another example of why I'm saying what I'm saying, family. Having a conversation with these people, man, and it's weird if when you get into these to this, these various conversations and having dialogue with them, and then you start showing them scriptural references or scriptural evidence. A lot of them will say, "Well, I don't get that deep into it, right? I don't get in that deep into the Bible." That's usually one of the first response when you show them things they have never seen before. That's in the Bible. That's been in there from day one. But the other response is, "Well, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear your opinion." Let that sink in. I really don't want to hear that. What's in the book. But they're so-called Christians. They so-called believe in the book. I want to hear your opinion. Well, I'm giving you my opinion is aligned with the Most High. So they're really telling you that they don't believe in the book, family. I mean, and that's sad. That's sad. And a lot of people that, again, there are going to be some people that's going to take offense to what I just said, but they're not willing to do any self-examining. Because when you ask me, if you ask me a question, right, dealing with said Bible, dealing with said law, dealing with said culture, and then you tell me you don't get that deep off into it, okay, fine. But I do, right? But then if the next response is, well, I want to hear your opinion, I just gave you my opinion. Really and truly, my opinion doesn't matter. Let's just be real about it. My opinion don't matter. I'm aligning with the Most High. Forget my opinion. Forget my views. Forget my feelings. I'm doing with the Most High. If I believe in the book, it's thus says the Lord. But they will say, I don't want to hear what's in the book. That right now, I really I want you to tell me your opinion. And then that just really goes to show you where these people are at. And again, like I say, family, when I'm on the road, family, and I get time, a lot of times, especially late at night, the Most High, He begin to just show me so much that I just overlook. There's so much when you begin to really open up your heart, your mind, and you really want to know the truth. You really see what kind of state that we're in as a people. And again, it's not that I'm trying to make myself so righteous or so perfect, because I have a lot. I say this all the time. I have a lot of growing. I have a lot of learning. I have a lot to cover. But it's just when I look at where I'm at versus where I come from, spiritually, even physically, mentally, socially, I can really look at myself and I can not only judge and hold myself accountable, but I can set a better standard, a better quality of life for myself. I can expect better of myself. And a lot of people that haven't reached that, that's why they say what they say. Right? I don't want to hear your opinion. I mean, I don't hear what's in the book. I want to hear your opinion, or I don't get that deep off into it, or what have you. Because again, they're really not seeking truth, because they would have to really look at themselves. And that's the ugly thing that they don't want to really face. They don't want to see how ugly they are. No matter how visually attractive they think they may be, they don't want to look deep down in their soul and really judge themselves. But anyway, family, I just want to share that right fast again. And I hope, I pray that this message, help, someone that may have, some of these same experiences, and wonder why, why the Most High chose you, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean that, again, that we are, we don't get any trials and tribulations and we don't have any, any kind of stumbling blocks. It's just that, sometimes we just say, wow, that's funny, because here it is, these people who I thought were so, excuse me, Salah. These people who I thought were so religious and so righteous and so right, they was looked at as Christians, right? They use that terminology, and I know that offends a lot of people, but again, that's a you issue. But when you start looking at, are you trying to measure up what the Most High wants you to do? And again, we all fall short. We all fall short. But a lot of you guys fall short willingly. It's not that you really want to make a change. It's not that you really want to follow the word of the Most High. It's you're looking to make man your God. You want to follow the adversary. You want to follow the accuser. You want to follow the deceiver. And he's your God. What he says, your pastor says, who is also an agent of said system. But anyway, family, like I said, I just want to share that right fast. And again, hopefully this message encourages as well. Encourages, somebody to keep the faith, to stand strong. And the Most High didn't choose you by accident. With that being said, as usual, peace, love, shalom.